So how many of you visualized it this way? I think Joan is going to unpack or deconstruct this image with you, coming again from special education from Marilyn Friend, who is from North Carolina. And I happen to know her quite well and her work, and Lynn Cook. So this is how they conceptualize teacher collaboration.
So looking at this, if you feel like when you closed your eyes and this image is what you saw, we can talk later after the presentation. If you're thinking like, in circles, you might be tired. In all seriousness, looking at this, we have some options working from the center out or working from the larger circle in, depending on how your thought processes connect to one another. So the personal commitment, that's in that top circle, starting with yourself, me as an individual, and then branching out to communication skills, maybe with my colleagues, instructional level factors, still working with colleagues, co-planning, co-teaching, co-assessing, reflecting, going further out to other stakeholders in the school and other factors in the school. There's that four-letter word, T-I-M-E, time. Space, obviously, for some people is still an issue, for others it's not. Resources. One thing I have to say on a positive note, in North Carolina, we have a tremendous amount of resources. And being able to creatively allocate those resources is really helpful. And some principals are excellent with that. Some are still learning. But we are really fortunate to have resources here. And then district-wide contexts. There are thought processes, though, that work from the outer circle in, where the district mandates something, and then it goes all the way through the channels, and it ends up to you. And sometimes there's a personal commitment, and sometimes there's not. So what are you thinking when you see this? What's popping out at you? Involved. What else? Keep thinking. I'll wait. No, but thanks for asking. She said, is there any way to make it bigger? And I said, no, but thanks for asking. Maybe we can turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Let me try.
Is it better when we turn up the lights on the screen? Okay, so maybe we could just keep the lights on. Much better, right?
If you move the table back a little.
Great.
Our really advanced technology, the projector is where it is. Because if we move the table and don't think we didn't try, it didn't go well. We'll just leave it at that. See, the screen was not cooperating. Yes?
We were discussing guided reading model. Again, we have the main table and the three other stations, and that's a perfect model for co-teaching as long as you're not being the TA.
Right.
We have TAs in there doing some of the stations, but
Right.
you don't have, some kind of buy-in, or you haven't done some of the planning with the teacher, then you're really, kind of second-class citizen in that.
Well, and that's a good point, because that configuration at some point is in all of those circles. The guided reading, I'm sure, was a district level initiative. And through the weaving, it ends up back to your classroom and a personal commitment from everybody involved. How are we going to help the kids maneuver through guided reading and make it work? Yes?
So I'm trying to think of my situation where I was teaching in two schools.
Right?
So one administrator highly supported the SIOP program.
Right?
So difficulty with developing a SIA program with classroom teachers. And I taught at another school where I didn't have that at all.
Right, so one end of the spectrum or the other, absolutely, okay.
So, and with district-wide, as far as ESL director, very supportive, but because, and even though it was offered district-wide, the SIOP, not everybody would buy in, principals. So, is that something?
Absolutely, and I think what you're saying is that the shapes and sizes of those circles will change depending on the context. Absolutely.
And another important point, take a look at how tiny co-teaching is
Yes.
in this framework. So we might be talking, and we might have titled this presentation co-teaching, but one very important, you're going to point out where it is? Yeah, it's right.
It's there, yeah.
Yes.
Look how little.
So if all of these other factors are not in place, co-teaching sometimes is doomed to fail. Because you can't just, the co-delivery of instruction is not the magic bullet. This is what I have learned in my research, visiting schools, where I'm never going to tell you where it was. It wasn't in North Carolina. The co-teaching was, let me say it this way, developing. It was not stellar at all, yet the impact, there is our word, yet the impact on student learning was marvelous. And I couldn't put the two together until I understood that all of these other factors, the co-planning was absolutely wonderful, the daily co-planning going on, the co-assessment, the data room in which the teachers were looking at student data. And it was not a gotcha kind of data analysis. It was about, well, where are our students and what's the next step? Where can we go to move the students along? So all of these factors are absolutely critical.